Well, we got badly wiped. We lost 10 guys one day out of 12, and we lost 9 the next day. And the replacements were the guys that were flying the next day. And the day after that, or 2 days after that, we took off again. The squadron was practically all replacements. There was Jeep, myself, and Ian. I think that we were the only survivors. And Huey. And Huey was on leave. So that's why the new boys were flying, and why they were flying so soon, because we were shorter aircraft, shorter people than everything else. We flew around 25 because the Messerschmitt had an automatic transmission. It shifted pitch, in other words, the gear shift, and it was automatic at 24,000 feet. It would kick in and out at that level, you see, and when it did that, they lost power, and you'd see a black puff of smoke come out, and so they were easier to get, because they'd be steep bank, and we'd be flying at 24, 25, 20, and they'd be puffing in and out, you see, and so if we ever got in one of those things, we usually ended up getting more of them than they got of us. Anyhow, we lost this number of people in a hell of a hurry, and they replaced with guys who had more time than we did when we started on the Spits, but they didn't have anywhere near the time we had by the time they arrived. So they were, they were duck soup, and they didn't have any practice. We didn't have time to practice flying with them and stuff like that. They had practice at OTU, but that's not the same as when you're ops. That's how come I had a freshman behind me, and it was probably as much my fault as anybody's, because I was nursemaiding him, and I should have been more aware of what was going on. And there's the point about a guy who's afraid. He's nursing himself, so he's not paying attention, and I was nursemaiding him. I was worried sick because I thought, and a bunch of them got shot down that day too.